Hey everyone, Aja here from Panda Monium. It's a beautiful day here at camp. Hey Holly. Did you enjoy your swim this morning? It's not a toy. Anyways, we're just probably gonna hang out here for a little bit and then I'm gonna go into town because I wanna go back to that park that I said I would show you. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Aja.
Where's the stick? Where's the stick? I just wanted to show you a little bit of camp. Got the wood out of the truck, the panels up, got all my plants out, so they're getting good sun. I just have it set up a little bit. I didn't completely set up camp. The bikes are out, and here's the rest of the plants. I'm excited to go back to that park and take that hike because we found that new spot, and I'm not sure if it's always been there or it's new, but we'll find out. Huh, there's a tent in the park. That's unusual. You know, they let you do that here. Hello. So right after you pass the park, there's the Cottonwood Grove. One of my other favorite trees. It does remind me of aspen. The bark is very similar, and so are the leaves. Except it doesn't have the dark eye on it, and also this is a multi-branch tree where the aspen is just a 1 liter and it's usually just straight. Oh, cool. Train crossing the bridge. Yuma's East Wetlands path or trail. This is the one I'm used to taking. It's really pretty. I like how the trees have grown over the path, creating an archway. More cottonwoods in the back there. And the river is on the other side of the cottonwoods. Look, Mom, it's a kitty cat. Meow meow. Meow meow. Hey kitty, kitty, kitty. Look, Kellogg, it's kitty cat. So this is where the path usually goes out and meets the main trail. But this is what we found last time. It's this path that leads down. So here's some information. Crossing into history. If you want to pause and read. This is kind of where we stopped last time. Ooh, it definitely looks muckier than it did before. But now I want to continue on the pathway here. It's a beautiful trail. It's definitely wider than the one we were just on. But the trees are starting to grow over it. Huh. There's some more cottonwoods. I've been coming here for years, but either I've just never realized this path was here, or it is new. Looks like they've been doing some landscaping here. Definitely added mulch. So it seems like they have a spillway here somewhere. Do not enter when flooded. Oh, yep, there it goes. It goes out to the river. Another area for water to enter the river. Kellogg. Oh, nice. There's the Colorado River. That's beautiful. What are those called? They're not ducks, they're...
They're the coots? Or...
Coots, that's it. They actually dive in the water. The coots are very interesting birds. I'm not sure, I mean they look like ducks, so I'm not sure if they're related to ducks, but... Where ducks will like bob their head and their feet will be sticking out, coots will actually dive underwater. What's this? Lessons of Wildlife, Lost Waters. I'm not sure if you can actually even read that. If you want to pause and read. Here's another Lessons of Wildlife, Birds of a Feather. Arizona boasts 4 native species of quail found in diverse habitats from low desert to evergreen forests. These valued game birds are ground dwellers that typically fly only when pressed or pursued. Yes, we do have some at where we're camping. And they're very cute with their little feather on top. There's some more coots. There's a lot of vegetation here. It's nice, beautiful habitat for wildlife. Yeah, it seems like they've definitely been working back here. A lot of debris has been cut and laid down. Oh, there's a path that leads upwards. We'll take that, but it's a nice bench here to sit and just enjoy watching the wildlife. It's very peaceful back here. He's gonna try to jump in the water. Kellogg. He's gonna pull you in the water. What you doing, Mama, huh? What you doing? Good girl. Good girl. Look at you. Let's go see where this path leads to. It's beautiful back here. Yeah, they got a hedgerow of the desert sage. Huh. Never thought to use it like that, but it's awesome. They have another bush with yellow flowers. I think this is a sage as well, just a different variety. But I like how they used it as a hedge. Huh. Now this doesn't look new. No, it looks like it's been here a while. Maybe I just never realized this was here. Huh. Yeah, that is pretty. I like how it has the yellow flowers. But look at the view. Wow. That's amazing. It's surprisingly very peaceful. You can hear a little road noise, but other than that, it's nice back here. So here's some of the wildlife in the east wetlands of Yuma. We got Albert's towhee, coyote, red-tailed hawk, great blue heron, the osprey, mourning dove, that's kind of cool, the great egret, yellow-headed blackbird, killdeer, a beaver, and they've got smallmouth bass and also the bobcat. I've seen bobcat in this area before. That's pretty good. So obviously we are on the Arizona side, and on the other side of the Colorado River is California. Hello, California. Okay, we're gonna continue on because the sun's gonna be going down soon, so I just wanna see what's on the rest of the trail. So far, it's nice. Really enjoying it. So it seems like there's an inlet for the Colorado River that goes this way. I wonder what this is. Just a channel, I guess. So we are on the Charles Glen Riverfront Trail, preserving Yuma's riverfront heritage. It seems like they do plant stuff. Seems like they have a...
They've had it running all the way along.
Yeah, irrigation line, but it's right by the river, which is weird because you think the cottonwood, like roots would at least go down that far. They do need a lot of water though. That's why you find them mostly by rivers. So these trees that I keep on seeing planted, don't those look like Palo Verdes? Yeah, they're green, so, those are definitely more drought resistant than the cottonwood. Yeah. Because mesquite has the really dark bark, but it looks a lot like the Palo Verde. I mean, I don't know, the bottom looks like it.
It's got dark bark on the low part.
And then on the top part it's green. I'm not sure if that's mesquite or not. Actually, now that I'm coming down this way, that does look more like mesquite. Because it is a drought-tolerant plant, and that's why it has the small leaves. In case of drought, it just loses its leaves and goes into hibernation. It has the huge thorns on it. Not sure. Just use my plant ID, and these are the honey mesquite trees. It's a pretty willow tree. Let's see. As you get further on, the path kind of opens up. Not as many trees. Seems like they're planting them in though. Trying to get them established. Still beautiful. Definitely can see more of the river now. We're gonna just keep on walking. I'm not sure how far this path goes. I guess I can check the maps and see. Okay, back to more established trees. This is nice. I like it. Definitely more peaceful the further you get in. Seems like they've cleared out a lot of vegetation. Another willow tree, actually a couple of them. There's a pretty big cottonwood. There's a closer look at the bark. It's not smooth like the aspen are, but it does have that white bark. And kind of the same leaves. Wow, look at this. This must be an irrigation pump system. They pump straight out of the Colorado for the fields. Look how big this willow tree is. Look at the bark. It's really beautiful. Wow, I'm surprised there's not more people back here. It's so nice and quiet. You can see the interstate from here. That's, I believe, I-8. Some more irrigation piping. So this trail, I guess, is pretty old. Maybe it just wasn't open for several seasons. I don't remember it being open, but it is part of the National Historic Trail. Talking about the irrigation system, here is a little bit about it. Flood irrigation. So there's some of the fields here. And there's channels. They just flood the channels. I think they open valves and they flood the channels. And that's how they grow here in Yuma. We always pass by these fields coming in. So right here, the Colorado River splits. This is the main river here. And then there's a loop that goes around this island here, and then meets back. But it looks like there's some kind of access to this island. So I see roads and cement blocks. Maybe there's a bridge that gets over there. But we're gonna continue a little further on. I think it doesn't go that much further, and then it will cut back and go that way into Yuma. As we continue further, there's definitely less vegetation. A lot of blank spots. And just open to the river, which is nice. At least you get a good view of the river. Although this part kind of reminds me of the camp that we used to camp at in Ehrenberg. That was right by the Colorado River. Doesn't it remind you of that?
Yeah, on this side.
Yeah, where it's kind of a little on the bare or barren side. Here's more on the flood irrigation. Wow, they have a lot of channels going on here. This is the floodgate outlet connected to the Colorado River, and then it comes in the channel. Here's a south channel. And they have another floodgate inlet here. Then I think it just goes out from there. Creates like wetlands. There's some dredging.
Yeah, it's to restore the wetlands the way they were originally.
Right.
They evidently were drained for farming at some point.
It's a shame. At least they're restoring them. So we made it to the intersection. I'm not sure, but it seems like the path does continue on. On the map it shows it stopping, but there's a road that seems like it goes through a cottonwood grove. There's a lot of cottonwoods over there. It seems pretty. I guess we can walk over there for a little bit just to check it out. Wow, look at those bushes there with the cotton looking stuff all over them. No, that's not the same thing. Or maybe it is. It's just not opened yet. Those are interesting. This is it here. Except that's what it looks like when it's open, kind of like cotton. But it's just the seed heads. That's cool. Wow, they must have added more roads. Because this is not even on the map, I don't think. Either that is and this isn't. No, this looks more established. So here are all the seed heads completely open. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I love that. So pretty. More irrigation channels. Oh yeah, there's the floodgate.
This looks like it used to be some farm.
It looks like, yeah, maybe it was a farm and they turned it into wetlands. But there's a lot of cottonwoods back here. This is pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. So we're just gonna go a little further as we have to make it back. We've been walking for quite a while. This would be nice if the property could look this thick and lush. It could happen. It probably takes decades.
We don't have a river running right next to it.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have the Colorado River running right next to it and flood these areas. That's it, Mama. So as you can see, the road is higher, and I guess that's how it allows them to flood these areas. Looks like there's a path back there. Yeah, but the roads are on all four sides. I think they have like sections. That section, and this section, multiple sections that they flood. It's huge back here. Goes way back that way. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna turn around. I'm glad we found this. It's very beautiful back here. Found the trees of the river forest. So it's the honey mesquite, which I said earlier, cottonwoods. And then there's the sandbar willows. And this is the trail here. It goes all the way around, but we cut back into here in the flood irrigation restoration area. But we could have kept on going just a little bit and then went all the way completely around. That's a long hike. Actually, maybe next time we'll do that because it said the total miles around the trail was only 3. So that's not bad. It's so pretty back here, we decided to take one of the crossroads. And then we're gonna cut back to the river. Hopefully there's a path to the river. Is that another road? Wow. Oh my God, look at all the cottonwoods here. Wow, so pretty. I did end up curving around and we're back on the main trail. Gonna head back. It was a lovely day here on this trail.